What's up guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and look what I'm wearing. Got a little tea plate on right here, because we had an insane day at Next, to be honest. Well, when I say day, it's been like a couple of hours really. It's only 3 o'clock now, so still got plenty more to go hopefully, but pretty much we've been dry for ages. I was on like a 40 kill dry streak, Michael was on like a 70, and we're using the Ring of Wealth, so his drop rate's about 1 in 30, which means we both were owed drops. Like, I should have got 1, he was owed 2, and then we finally managed to end it. I first off got a Torva boot drop, I think it was, and so that was like a 20 mil split or so, something like that. It's pretty nice, and so that ended the dry streak. And then Michael picked up a Virtus boots, and then after that, back to back, we got a Virtus book drop. So it was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, Virtus is dropping, but it's a drop, and it's 3 drops right there, like all within about like half an hour. So that was really awesome to get. And so I managed to get a T plate. I haven't even sold my Bandos chest plate yet. Where is it? Right there. Still got some mini loots to sell, so still got time, and got a little clan member here, checking out the Torva plate there. But yeah, so still got a bit more to go. Hopefully, if I make like 40 mil today, I can sell my BCP and tassets, and then make 40 mil, and I can actually buy a Bandos. Not Bandos, I want Bandos. I want a Torva plate legs. So that would be quite awesome. And then I could kind of like look a bit more normal, could hide my helm, because this setup, like, I look pretty hench right now. It's got like some massive body, then just Bandos the rest. But I'm actually going to gear up for Nex once again. I think we're going to go back there in a minute. So yeah, so Nex has actually been going pretty well. I need to repair my key as well, so let's go to my house. But also Vorago, a little friends chat here, Vorago talk. Vorago's coming out around Wednesday, I think. Maud Crissell said the middle of the week, so we are definitely going to try that. I think Michael Ray did a video on it, so he's talked about most of the stuff, but we will definitely do some Vorago. We're hopefully going to do a live stream on it and just make a lot of money, I'd hope. So we're going to do some of that, get a lot of money. You do need 5-man, you need 5-man teams, I think, so maybe not, like, I don't know, it's going to be hard to get a 5-man team. I think we've got quite a few people in the clan chat that could do it. Maybe we got some subs as well that would be up for some Vorago, but the thing is, you do need max stats and pretty much max gear, so you cannot, it's not a boss that you can go with like full Gano or anything. You actually do need, you're going to need level 90 weapons, I reckon. Like, Chaotix will not do for this boss, because it drops level 90 gear, and so it's going to be like a sort of step above every other boss we've had so far. And Mod Crissell is making it, so he's always a good developer, and it's just going to be extremely hard. So 5-man is the minimum, I think he said, and so we're going to need a really good 5-man team, max stats and all that. So it's not for lower level players in any way, definitely not, because the thing about it is, the more players you have, the harder it gets, which means if you got like 4 max guys and 1 guy like using a Staff of Light, I think it's kind of the example Michael said earlier, or in his video, but if you got like 4 max guys, a guy with Staff of Light, you're probably not going to get the kill, because he's like leeching it really, and it's just going to be harder on the 4 guys. So yeah, but Vorago looks really good, and definitely want to do some of that. In terms of the drops, so it drops the new level 90 wand, level 90 book, and I think it was the helm, body and legs for this new Tectonic level 90 mage armor. So no boots and gloves, which is kind of weird, but yeah, level 90 gear. I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, I thought we were just getting level 90 weapons, but apparently not. So it's kind of like unbalanced the combat triangle once again, but it doesn't matter too much. I mean, we'll get level 90 gear for melee and range fairly soon, maybe through some more bosses. I doubt we'll see it by the end of the year. I think sort of we're going to look at sort of like a quest half of the year now, but I think definitely at some point we'll see these level 90 gear. I think probably start from next year, so that'll be quite cool, and I guess new bosses. But we've had like, is this the 3rd kind of boss? I mean, if you count Ascension, then it is the 3rd boss, so it's been a good year, to be honest. Like, we had KK and Ascension, now Vorago, so It's a lot of bossing to do, and like Nex is still really good. The drops are still pretty decent. So unfortunately, Versus is crashing because most likely this Tectonic Armor is going to be offensive. So it's Versus has been replaced now, but it's always like that's going to happen eventually. It's happened with Chaotix to Drygores. Now it's happening with level 90 gear replacing level 80, and I guess Port's gear is still tank gear, and I think it has more life points. It might have the same defense as the Tectonic Armor, but I mean, Port's gear is still going to be pretty decent because it is like the best tank gear. So yeah, is that. But I think probably get back to nexting in a bit, so I'll end the video here. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.